simple farms, which I make in my survival worlds every time. In this video we're going to be making a melon, pumpkin, and then also I will be doing a carrot and potato farm, automatic villager ones. And basically, yeah, we're going to get into the tutorial. The melon and pumpkin are basically virtually the same, so I'll just be building one of them, and then obviously you can interchange the melon or pumpkin stems. So with these farms, usually you'll get around 2 stacks of melon an hour, maybe like half a stack of pumpkins. It interchanges, but they are really simple, cost effective for the materials amount that you're using, and pretty simple to understand and actually expand if you needed to. So this portion of the video I'm doing survival, just to give the authentic feel of actually building it in survival and actually using the materials rather than just being creative and flying around. So these are the materials you're going to need. Obviously it's 12 of each, so 12 ore, so it's 12 melons or 12 pumpkin seeds you'll need. The torch is optional. I also need a trapdoor, so I'll get that in a minute. And then you also need all these materials up here. These are note blocks, just normal chests, and some water as well. And then obviously you need your hoe to make the farmland. So yeah, let's get into it. So you want to start off with a 5x5 area, and then you want to come to that 5x5 area, go to the front and place 2 chests like that. And then you want 5 hoppers pointing into that chest, like so. And then you want to come to the side of each hopper and just place 2, going directly into the middle line of hoppers. And then once you do all that, you'll have a 5x5 area. Then you want to grab your dirt and you just want to cover the hoppers, but leaving the middle blocks. That's where you need 24. And then place your water, your trapdoor, and then shift click your torch on. Obviously the water stays in there because it's waterlogged, but I just do that just to make it look better from the outside. I think it just looks better. And then just go diagonally like a checkerboard and make farmland. Now we're going to be doing a melon farm, so we're going to get the melon seeds and fill in all the farmland with the melon. And then what we're going to do here is we're just going to build out on the side and then make our ring of glass. This is just so items don't fly up the side and they get picked up by the hoppers just instantly, really. So once we've done that, we want to grab our observers, pistons and note blocks, and then we're going to shift and place the observer on top of each melon stem. This is so when a melon grows, so for example if the melon grows here, the observer will get updated as the melon stem changes block state, and then we'll trigger all pistons around said observer to make sure that the melon is being broken. So I'm just going to do that for all of these, and then we'll be back. Okay, now that we're done with that, we need to place in the pistons. So what I like to do is I just like to grab a trapdoor and go into crawl mode. And then after I'm in crawl mode, it's pretty easy just to go around and place the pistons facing down in every open available spot apart from the middle. So this block would stay the same, and then we can just get out. So there we go, we're back out. All we need to do now is place blocks on top of each observer so that it will power this block. And then what we can do here is place in a note block on top of each of the pistons, and what this does is, so the observer will power this block, it will then power these 3 note blocks, and then the pistons will fire. Oh, like so. And then because these will make noises every time they every time they trigger, we can just place blocks on top of the note block by shift clicking them on, and then we won't be sounded, and it'll be all done. So I've turned the game speed up to 3000, and we're just going to see that every time obviously a melon grows, it's getting crushed instantly and being put directly into the chests. And there we go, all the melons are filtering in. So that's basically it with the melon / pumpkin farm. Obviously it's pretty simple to build. You can tile it in any direction you like, just need more hoppers and more materials. And then yeah, we can get onto the carrot potato farm now. Okay, now with the carrot / potato farm, you will need a 9x9 area. Now you'll need a 7x7 for the actual farming area, and then an extra 2 blocks on the side just for the wall. If you're doing it underground, then just dig out a 7x7 for the actual farming, and then obviously you need an extra little side piece, so probably like a 3x1, 3x2 for the villager and the collection system. Obviously you don't have to have 2 sides of it, but for this purpose I'm going to be building the potato side on this side, just so you can see how it's built. And obviously the most important part about this farm is in fact the 2 hopper minecarts we got here, and the trapdoors. So let's get into it. Okay, so first off we're going to get the 7x7 dug, or just out in your open area, and we're going to place 7x7 of dirt, so that's 49 dirt you need to place. Obviously leaving the middle out, so that's 48, but we need this just for the farming area of the actual villager, so you will need 3 villagers for this farm as well. They're pretty, it depends where you live, but they're pretty hard to get, I guess, but it's definitely worth having a farm like this, because already we've got carrots coming in. So firstly, obviously place your dirt, place your water, and then I like to have a trapdoor, a composter, and then a light source on top. This is so that no mobs can obviously spawn in this area, or it just keeps it letting up basically, which is quite nice to look at. Obviously if you're building like some sort of building around it, or glass cage like I have, you want to look in, make it look nice, you know. So then once you've done that, you need to hoe all the ground out, and then once you've done that, you need to fill it with your preferred crop. Now obviously this works for wheat as well, but instead of wheat you'll get seeds and bread, because the villagers actually craft the bread themselves. But it works for beetroot as well, but I like carrot potatoes because you can use them for like villager trading. The potatoes are quite good if you cook them, so yeah, I like them. So next obviously we need to place in the glass wall, and it literally just goes all the way around like this, but I'm just going to use World Edit just because it's a bit easier for me. So obviously we've got the first thing, and I placed a hopper just here on top of the connection I've got here into this chest, just for the collection system soon. And what I'm going to do here is just place more walls of white stained glass. Okay, so I've got the walls in now. You want to come to this side where the villagers is, where the villager you want the villager to be. So any of the cardinal direction is in the middle. Just make sure you come and break these 2 blocks, and then you want to get your hopper minecarts out, and yeah, I forgot about that guy. You want to get your hopper minecart out and place a rail and a hopper minecart, and you want to come in and just break the rail. Then you want to place a trapdoor, and you want to come up to the top and repeat. So place another rail, another minecart, break the rail, and let the minecart fall, and then obviously place the trapdoor just so the villager in the middle can't get out. So we are going to spawn another one in, and obviously it's not going to get the right job. There we go, hopefully that one gets it. And then there we go. So we've got our farm, we've got the composter so the villagers are farmer, then we have the collection system, which I'll go and explain and do another tutorial of that just in a second for you. And then we've got our villager trapped in the middle. Now, the villager in the middle acts as sort of it tricks the villager into thinking it can throw the crop to them. So for example, if I grab a bunch of carrots and I throw them on the ground, this villager doesn't see the minecarts, he just sees that he can, another villager, and he will throw the carrots to this guy, but the hover minecarts will suck them up and then obviously transfer it into our chest here. Same with the potato. Now sometimes with this farm, if you have two different farms, so carrot and potato on each side, the potatoes sometimes, not all the time, may get through and to this villager, and then this villager may throw potatoes to this one, and it may convert to a potato farm on this side. It happened to me once. Obviously you don't, from that I've learnt that just do, if you're doing layers of this stuff, just do two of the same crop, and we'll just avoid any of that. Now collection systems for these are pretty simple. All you need is, I've added hoppers here connecting in the middle, but really all you need is some hoppers connecting to a chest, which can go right here in the middle, so right there where the composter is. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that farm. Now I'm going to go and do the hopper minecarts again, just to explain them further for you. Okay, so we've got a chest and a hopper here. Now for that side, basically we need to make sure that the hopper minecarts can pick up from each other. So obviously we have two stacked on top of each other. The bottom one needs to be able to give items to this hopper and take items from the top. So by doing this and removing the rail, it will do so. So if I chuck an item in there, it will get picked up and put in to the chest. There we go. And obviously because this is not a full block, we can place a trapdoor on top and then do the same. So by breaking the rail here, it acts sort of like an item elevator. So we can throw the hopper in the top and it will go all the way through and into the bottom. Now by placing another trapdoor here, it means the villager can't walk through. It will still see it as a viable access door point, but won't actually walk through because the villagers are too tall to fit in a 1.875 area, I think it is, because they're 2 blocks tall, unlike us, whereas we can just fit right below them without crouching, despite being 2 blocks tall. So that's basically how that works. Thank you for watching this video. I will be in another video next week. Actually no, 2 weeks from now you'll see another video from me, and hopefully we'll do something cool also there. Thanks for watching, see you later, bye.